All right, what's good, y'all? So we outside today. We're gonna change it up a little bit. It's a beautiful day out here, so we're gonna talk about this real quick. How to change your life in a year or less. So much time, so much time. Just think about that for a second. Literally, time. You got, take a year for instance. All right, so we got 365 days. You ever broke that down into literally hours, seconds? It's a lot of time. So we're gonna talk about how to change your life into a completely new direction, a positive, progressive station, in your life. So that's what we're gonna talk about here today. So I got a couple keynotes. So I promise you, if you listen and take heed to what I'm about to say and actually apply this to your personal life, it most definitely gonna make a difference like it did in mine. So let's do it. Throw that good old theme clip. Bam. So here we go. Tip number 1. All right, so first off, you have to remove all negative people and negative things in your life. Now, the thing is, sometimes it's not going to be easy. It's most definitely not going to be easy. Some of those negative impacts in your life could be like family members or your closest friends, or, people that you love, and, people that you probably knew for years and years. But sometimes we do things out of the force of habit, or just to be courteous and don't even realize it. So most definitely, I want you to take a moment out, kind of just reevaluate all the people that you associate with, especially on the daily, okay? And just really kind of analyze, like, is this relationship a positive impact on my life, or is it a negative impact on my life? Is this person or this relationship most definitely going to help embrace me become to a better person? Or is this person really not going to go anywhere, and I might just be stuck in a rut with them, and we look up at each other 50 years later be like, we really didn't do nothing. You got to think about stuff like that. So that's my first tip, number 1. Remove all negative people and situations out from your life. Most definitely going to help out. Main thing. So people influence you. It doesn't matter if it's like verbal or behaviors, but it most definitely, it's a whole wave. So once you connect with a person, it's a wave, it's an energy that is associated with you. So you just got to be real cautious about what type of people you hang with, what type of people you do business with, what type of people you associate with, all right? And you always want to be progressing in life. You should never be consistent and just staying in that one, not consistent, complacent, excuse me. And you always want to make sure that you're glass breaking to your next stage in life. And most of the time, that could be the other person on the side of you. So keep that in mind. Tip number 1. All right, so to piggyback off that, so let's say you do reevaluate all your relationships and things like that, and you kind of realize, like, yo, actually, most of the people that I'm around right now is not feeding into a better place in my life, or, majority of people I hang out with is negative, and be like, well, what do I do now? So I got a solution for you. So most definitely get out there, meet new people. I know sometimes, especially if you're introvert or extrovert, like that may be difficult for you, but you gotta push yourself. Go out there, meet new people, meet likes of yourself, all right? So it may be hard, you gotta step out of your comfort zone, but most definitely you go out there and meet some new people in new arenas that have better energy, positivity, and actually pushing towards everything that you possibly looking for. Doesn't matter what you're looking for. If you're looking just for like a new friend, or you're looking for a new business associate, or you're aspiring to be something, go out there and find that other person who's actually in that, you know what I'm saying? And like create likes and adapt to their mentality and stuff like that. But it's most definitely possible if you kind of weigh the pros and cons, be like, well, I got some building relationships to do. So most definitely, I'm not just going to give you something and not a solution for it. That would be bogus, so I'm going to try my best to give you a solution for every problem that you possibly could have in result of this video. Go. Tip number 2. You have to commit 1000% to your goal. All right, so for instance, if you have your goals written down, which I highly recommend, if you got a dream board or whatnot, look at them goals every day, first of all, and then literally stay committed to those goals till they happen. Like, seriously, staying committed to your goals should be like your main job and main focus every single day. And the thing is, it's not going to manifest itself if you do not work towards it, if you do not apply yourself every single day to that goal. The thing is, nobody's really going to make it happen like you. And don't nobody really got your back like you. So most definitely do not give up on yourself. So you have to stay committed to your goals more than 1000%. That's tip number 2. All right, of course, like I said before, quick scenario. When it comes to being committed to your goals, what if you be like, well, I really don't know what my goals are, or I actually don't know how to stay committed to them. Huh, got something for you. This is where it comes into play. You need some type of accountability partner. All right, so basically what that partner would be is somebody who encourages you, pushes you, and gets you talking about your goals more daily, more often. All right, so that's something that you can most definitely work towards, and really just start watching like inspirational videos, start listening to affirmations, and that could kind of help you as well stay committed to your goals. So like I said, I got you. I got a solution for you. Yes. Okay, y'all, this one is most definitely important, so I need y'all to listen real carefully. Tip number 3, stay humble. I cannot stress this enough. So let's say, you did step 1 and step 2, and you already starting to see the manifestation of changing your life, and you're seeing things happen, you're seeing things popping off. So of course, you feeling yourself. You're like, oh yeah, I'm out here doing it. Now this is the thing. It's okay to celebrate yourself and celebrate what you're doing, because most definitely small gains are important, but in the process of that, you have to have a healthy balance of celebrating yourself and staying humble, okay? Because you most definitely don't want to be feeling yourself too much, and then you get real cocky, real high-minded, because life most definitely have a way of humbling yourself down. All right, so you have to have, and you have to maintain, and really embody that healthy balance of most definitely pushing yourself and celebrating yourself and being humble at the same time. Always stay grounded, be humble, like Kendrick Lamar said. Be humble. Be humble. It's most definitely important. Do not forget that. Do not forget that. Alright? I promise you. Stay humble. Alright, so let's say hypothetically, how do I stay humble? That's a legit question, and it's totally fine to ask. So my solution to that and how to stay humble is never forget where you came from. Alright? Always sometimes reflect back on where you used to be, and sometimes when you do that, you just reminisce and think about, okay, there was a point in time where I didn't have this. There was a point in time in my life before where I wasn't here. So just always remembering that, never forget where you came from. That most definitely helped me to stay humble throughout the years, and then as well as giving back, actually. Not like yeah, but just giving back to other people, and it doesn't have to be financially. It could be literally anything. Even if you're just, you're speaking to strangers along the street, or you just smiling simply, things like that can most definitely go a long way, and it most definitely keeps you grounded and stay like connected to humanity. And really just applying that every day, even in the smallest way, most definitely can help you to stay humble in this life. So I want you to stay humble. Yes, you're doing it big. You are going to be big, and you're going to just be awesome. But as you're getting there, stay humble. And when you get there, stay humble. Simple. All right, y'all. So step number 4 is learn from your mistakes. So no one's perfect. All right. You're not going to get everything on the first time. You're not going to just, choom and do everything right, and that's okay. So when you do fail, I love failures. Why? Because failures were actually my biggest lessons in life, whether it was like a failed relationship, a failed friendship, a failed business venture, I failed a test or something like that, whatever. Failures are lessons. They're experiences that truly, if you embrace them correctly, they will most definitely help you grow. And so I want to encourage you to just learn from your mistakes. So for instance, a little exercise I like to do from time to time is, if something didn't happen or go the way as planned, I really sit back and analyze what happened. What mistake did I make, or what can I have done better to have a more positive outcome in this certain situation. And that's totally okay to do that without overthinking now. Without overthinking. There's a difference between analyzing and overthinking, okay? So most definitely recognize that, and truly learn from your mistakes will help you change your life within a short period of time. That it is. All right, solution time for step number 4. So what if you're like, well, how do you really learn from your mistakes? I mean, it's a no-brainer. Do you want to keep going through the same situation over and over and over? I'm just saying. What I believe it's a saying, like something like doing something repeatedly over and over, expecting the same outcome is what? Insanity, right? So why would you even put yourself through that? I'm just saying. I mean, it's a no-brainer for me. I'm just saying. Why would you want to keep reliving the same mistakes over and over? And the thing is, what is crazy, some people actually they're living their life this way. They're living the same old mistakes, and they're still in the same old situation year after year after year. Why? I don't understand. I don't get it. So for instance, we got all these, you know, new year, new me, yes, and then you don't hit those goals, you fall off like within the first what. So I'm just saying, solution to learning from your mistakes, just do it. And if you fail, embrace it. The thing is, it's totally fine and totally okay to start over, especially when you're trying to do it for the right and good reason. Especially if that's for improving yourself, improving your life, improving people around you lives. So it's totally okay. Just do it. That's the solution. All right, here we go. Step number 5. Keep building relevant skills. So this kind of goes down, what's the word I'm looking for? Really narrowing it down to like what type of goals you're setting or what type of things you're trying to do, like moving forward in your life. So if you want to be rich, let's say that, not rich, but you know, if you want to be financially free, there we go. If you want to be financially free, you want to make sure that you're building those relevant skills towards that goal. So for instance, you most definitely want to learn about budgeting. You most definitely want to learn about credit. You want to learn more about like financial literacy terms and things like that. And then as well, you just want to continue to educate yourself. And then not only just educating yourself, but applying those things to your everyday life. So that's what I mean by building those relevant skills. So you can literally take that and kind of work backwards. So the thing is, I'm gonna try to break this down and put an illustration here. So step over. All right, so for one, let's work backwards. Say you want to be a photographer or a videographer, right? So you want to kind of navigate backwards. So all right, so break that down. All right, what do you want to do? This is something that's completely new to you. So what do you want to do? Reach out to someone who does know about that arena and figure out how they were successful. You may need equipment. You may need to learn about certain techniques and things like that. You know, maybe you don't necessarily have the funds to dive into that industry right now, but what you could be doing on the side is learning those relevant skills. So when you're able to do it, you can actually apply it. Boom. So that's what I mean by with step number 5, building those relevant skills. And not only building that, but applying them as they come. Yes. All right, here we go. Solutions. So say for instance, you do not know how to build those relevant skills. Just simply as put yourself around people who can teach you those relevant skills. And there's a lot of free resources out there. So for instance, I mean, we got the internet, people. So you can Google and YouTube certain things, and I promise you, you will find resources. So there's resources out there for literally anything you're trying to figure out. So more as you do research and stuff like that, really just educate yourself on what you're trying to do in life, and then boom, build those skills. Oh yeah, and I totally forgot, which is so huge. You can also build those relevant skills by finding yourself a mentor. Find yourself a mentor that you can actually learn from, and you know, just get a whole bunch of different resources and just learn so much from. So that's another good tip too. Find yourself a mentor as well. All right, y'all, it's time to bring it home. The last tip I got for you coming up. All right, batter up, batter up, batter up. Here we go, here we go. Oh, and the crowd goes wild. Home run. Step number 6 is reinvent yourself. Listen, I promise you, if you take those last 5 tips that I gave you and really apply it to your life and really live that day by day over and over as many times as you have to until it becomes verbatim, not only in your mind and your thoughts, but actually verbally and in your behavior, you will reinvent yourself. All right, so that is huge. That is key. Never think in life that you just arrived and here you are and No, reinvent yourself, because you never truly arrive. So as soon as you feel like you hit a new point in your life, keep striving, because guess what? This is how awesome life is for you. There's always something better for you. And that's the thing. The only way you can get to that is if you keep pushing harder and harder. So literally always stay gracious in the moment that you're in and push through those hard times. But as you push even harder, you're going to reach those greater goals and those greater higher amounts for yourself. But the only way to keep going there is that you got to keep reinventing yourself, because everything that happens in life, the better as it evolves, you have to evolve along with the changes. You have to evolve with the growth that is happening. You have to re-evolve with your surroundings. But it only happens if you make the choice to do it. If you make the mental choice to do it. If you make the emotional choice to do it in your heart. You got to do that. And that's how you reinvent yourself. And then that's how you change your life. I promise you. If you even do that right now, this minute, I bet you something's going to happen instantly. Because why? It's all a choice that you just simply make. And not just make that choice, but push towards that choice. You make that choice. You live that choice. And you keep saying yes to yourself every single day. That's how you change your life. It doesn't have to take a whole year. Sometimes it might. I don't know time. I don't know time like that. I don't know your Pacific time, but I'm telling you, that's how powerful it is. You could change your life within a year just by doing those simple things. In fact, you could change your life today just by doing those type of things. And I kid you not, if you apply that and you live by that every single day, you're not going to fail. Because you're going to start realizing that, okay, winning is not an option. Losing is not an option. I got to keep pressing forward to what I'm trying to do and be a better of myself and just literally change my life. And the cool thing about that is too, once you do that, you're able to share that with everyone around you. And the thing too, even more deeper than that, it will be more evident in your life and people will just see that in you. And the thing is, you inspire the next person. And then if that person apply the same thing that you learned, then they'll inspire the next person. So I'm telling you, it's levels to this, man. It is levels to this. So if you apply that every single day, man, your life gonna change. And I'm gonna be right here applauding for you. For real though. Alright y'all, so there you have it. Those are the 6 tips on how to change your life within a year or less. If you have not already, subscribe to this channel and share, because we got a whole bunch of other stuff about to pop off. So I love you guys. Peace and be you. Be happy, yo. The Phoenix way.